I'm gonna hand it over to Lucas, and you will see my face will be blank here now because I have some things to do, but just let me know when you're finished, Lucas. All right? So, let me just see how I turn off my screen because okay, that's it. All right. So,
Okay, guys. I'm just gonna share screen the textbook of. Wait a minute. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's this is the algebra one part, right? This is the actually this is the geometry part for and so so you guys took algebra one this year, right? For the school year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, do you guys feel comfortable like with algebra one, or do you like guys feel like you need to review some part of it? So
I think I'm comfortable. I mean, I probably have to refresh my mind because we're away from school for so long.
okay,
But I think I'm still good. I think I'm still fine with it.
Yeah. Same.
sure. Okay, we can try. There are some questions here over by the at the beginning of the textbook of geometry. So we can try some of the questions out, like just to see if you guys are like still remember like part of the algebra one. So do you guys do you guys know how to solve like number three?
Yes.
Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4 minus 6, the absolute value of it.
Wait, you want the answer?
Yeah, I want to answer. Do
Oh,
you guys know
negative
how
two.
to solve it?
Positive.
What's that?
Negative two.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's it's true. I know. What about 4? Can you guys try number 4?
-8.
Yeah, negative eight.
Okay, that's pretty good. So, and also about solving some functions like equations. What's like? How about Let's see. You guys can try 12. Try to solve 12.
12. Okay. Uh,
You can try to like calculate it or like
X equals 6.
yep.
yeah, 12. I mean, six. X
Okay.
equals 6.
So you just minus 12 by both sides, right? And then you get
Yeah.
ax equals 48, and then you divide it by 8, right?
Yeah.
Um, how about 13? Can you guys try 13?
P equals -2.
What's that?
P equals -2.
That's 14.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Can you solve 13?
Oh, 13. Oh.
It's fine. Yeah, no problem. Do you guys have any idea about about the
Mm,
question?
-3. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Negative
This
three.
so you just combine both. You just combine 2y with 7y, so it equals 9y, right? And then you just plus 5 on the both sides, so 9y equals negative 27, and then you just divide it by 9, right? Okay, so I think you guys get some part of it, but I think we might need to review like along like along the way. But let's just try to start part of geometry. So like the first thing in geometry, it's about points and line and also plane. So if do you guys have pen and paper, you guys can sort of like copy down. You don't have to like write it word by words, but the whole thing that you guys sort of you guys need to remember, like the points and line and also plane. So points is just basically it has no dimension and just like simply dots. But lines, they have like one dimension and then just connected by points, right? They have like infinite points. You can have infinite points on one line. But also for plane, then it's just gonna be two dimension. So they're gonna have like a lot of point. They also have infinite points in it, but also this is like the important part of this. Like through any 3 points not on the same line, there's exactly one plane. So if you want to name plane M, you can call it plane ABC. That's like if you like in the future when you like taking geometry, that's exactly how you should name the plane. Or like if you want to name the whole thing, you have to say plane M or plane ABC. And also for the points, you can just say it point A. And for the line, if it has like a symbol like at the end of the plane, you can call it line L or just line AB or line BA. That works for like this. And also, so once you get that point, we can and there's segment and rays. So segment just like line segments, say line segment AB. So like a line, it has two endpoints. So there's like a definite amount, like a distance for the line. So and also for rays, then it's a little bit different than segment, but it has only one endpoint, but it goes with to like towards one directions, but it's like it has infinite like distance. So you call it ray AB.
Switch to his iPad. Okay. Tyler's
So
switching to his iPad, so he's coming back.
okay, should we? So okay, we can wait for him. But do you get it? Do you
Yeah, I
like
get it.
do you
We
like
learned some of this in school though, like segments and rays. We learned that.
okay? So wait, so did you? But you previewed some part of geometry, right? Like in the
I can't remember because we did this unit and our teacher just told us about it. 'Cause I remember her telling us about like what one represents, how like the segments it ends, and then like rays one side ends and then the other
yeah,
side goes on.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, so get it. So but just to remember that like if you want to express or like if you want to like say like if you want to write it down like in terms like just write segments or rays, you have to write like if for segments you have to write like segment AB. You have to you can only include like the two endpoint for the segment, and for rays you have to start with the like the endpoint and then you can write like and then towards the direction. So it should be ray AB, and for this one it should be ray BA. So they're
Okay.
just totally different things because it goes with like the opposite direction, right?
Yeah.
If you say it differently, then like people are not gonna know like which one are you saying, right?
Okay.
Okay. So oh where's Tyler? Is he is he coming or
Yeah, he's coming back. He's just switching his device.
okay, we can wait for him. But
Okay.
uh I just want to know like how far did you get into geometry? Like have
That's
you
the only thing I remember learning.
okay. But do
She
you
only
remember
explained that.
like plane like and intersections between planes?
No, we didn't learn about that yet.
Okay, that's fine. Because like you have to remember that like algebra and geometry, they're like two totally different things. But they're both
Yeah.
math, but it's like in different like it's like talking different things. Like for algebra, you're mostly solving equations and functions. But for and but for geometry, you don't have to like calculate that much, but also you have to use a lot of theorems, which you have to remember. Like you definitely have to write it down because that's definitely gonna be on the not it's not gonna be on SSAT, but it's gonna be in your like school test and quizzes because like teachers gonna like ask you how to prove something like how the plane are intersecting and where are they intersecting and everything and how they're like parallel or anything. So in the future if you have like if there's theorem that you definitely have to memorize it for sure because that's like what I've been through like I think 2 years ago when I took geometry. So that's but it's not really hard because they're like if you practice a lot then you just get it like if you when you practice. So but we can also but do you get intersection this part? It's
Yeah.
saying that
Yeah.
like there's like for two lines there's only one intersection and for two planes there's like the intersection will be a line,
Yeah, I get
right?
it. That's
Yeah,
where
okay.
they meet.
Yep. So if you want to say the intersection of line M and N is point A, then that's how you say it. That's how you should say it. And for two plane, if you want to say like the plane above the plane, like the blue plane and the red one, the intersection will be line Q. That's how you like that's how you should like
Identify them.
express the whole thing when you say like their intersection. And let's see. We can try to practice this one. Can you try to do number 5?
Like, uh, 5M. Oh, 5 is M. Point
Right?
M.
So the intersection of PQ, line PQ and K. Yep, it is point M. And what about how about 6?
Uh, line K.
Yep. And how about 7?
Intersection of K and A. Uh, K.
Yep, it should be line K. Yeah, cause it just lies on the plane A, right? So the
Yeah.
whole part of like the just the whole line just part of plane A, so they just intersect. And we can try to name other two lines for. Okay, is is he coming back? I think he's.
Hmm?
Is he? I think he's connecting with. To the,
Yeah.
Sorry,
oh,
sorry. My
okay.
iPad died.
Okay. So we just talked about the rays and segments and also lines. Do you get you heard? Did you hear that part?
Yeah.
Okay, and we also talk about the intersection. So where like just the intersection of two lines is just one point, and the intersection of two planes is just one line, right? That's right. And okay, we can try some of the practice right here. Do you want to try number 3?
Sure.
You,
Oh, I have to answer. Yeah.
I mean,
Line
like
G.
any of you, is it? What's that? Line
Line
G.
G. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, that's right. And how about four? Another, give another name for plane B.
Uh, Playing QRS.
QRS. Yep. And you can also say like RST, TQR, anything. That just has to be three points like on the one plane. And how about number 5? 3 points. Name 3 points that are collinear. Name a fourth point that is not collinear with these 3 points.
T.
Um, T. Um,
Yeah.
but, but but first, let's answer the first part of the question. What name 3 points that are collinear? Collinear just means like they're on the same line.
Oh. RQS.
RT RTS, are they on the same line?
No, RQS.
RQS, yep, and T should be the point that is not like a collinear with these 3 points, right?
Yeah.
And let's see, name a point that is not coplanar with RST. Which point is that?
W.
Yep. Okay. Just stop me if you don't get anything, like if you can't understand it and if you think that we're going too fast. So I can definitely stop and help you with that. And let's see. We can try the question right over here. Name the intersection of PR and HR. Do you know what's the intersection?
Intersection of PR and HR. Wait.
Yep, PR and HR. It's this line,
R.
PR and H.
R.
Yep,
Point
point
R.
R. And how about the intersection for plane EFG and FGS? EFG should be the point, the plane above, and then FGS, it should be over here, FGS, on the right side.
G. Point G.
The intersection of two planes, what's the intersection for two planes?
Oh.
Is it a
F.
point or a line?
Oh, the line.
Yeah, then what should be the line? Like if the plane
Oh.
EFG is the one above on the top and FDS is the one on the right side, then what planes?
Line FG.
Yeah, it should be line FG, right?
Yeah.
And also we can try R, not 20, R points PQ and F collinear. Just first you have to find like PQ and F, like the 3 points. So P should be here, Q should be over here, and F is right here. Are they coplanar? Are they collinear? I mean,
No, they're not collinear.
are they collinear?
No.
No, right. Then are they coplanar?
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. So I think you guys get it. Like it's not that hard. Okay. Do you guys still remember how to solve this part? This is part of
No.
the algebra, so we can review it. Like you just have to substitute like the value of x and then put it in,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
right? So you have to prove that if if this point is on the line of this equation, right? Of the function. So basically, if you guys don't quite remember, then you just basically if you want to see if it's on the line, then you just substitute the x value, which is 5 over here, into x. So it will be 5 minus 4
oh yeah,
equals 1. Then if that's
yeah.
the right value, then it will be on the line, right? Then can you guys try number 28? Try to see if you can solve 28. If you can, like, do you think that's on the that is the point on the line?
Y equals 1 and x equals 0.
No. Wait. No, it's at Wait. How do you do it? Do you just can you tell me how do you solve that?
Oh,
How to come up with that answer?
uh, I knew it was plus 1, so I knew 0 plus 1 equals 1.
So let's see. Like so it's asking you if like use substitution to determine whether the point is on the line, right? So this is the
Mm,
function, right? X plus y equals x plus 1, and it gives you a point 1 0, right? It wants you like no, it's asking you that, so like to determine whether the point is on the line. So basically, you just have to substitute the x value, which one is on for the point, which one is the x value and which one is the y value. Point A.
1
1 is x.
and 0 is y.
Yep, exactly. So you just have to substitute x into the function, right? So y equals 1 plus 1, and it should be equal 2, right?
Yeah,
Then the point, if you substitute, when you substitute 1 into the x, and then it gives you a value 2, right? Then the point should be 1 2, but not 1 0, right? So they are not on the same line, right?
yeah.
Um, we can graph you. I can graph you the so you guys can see it. So y equals, where is it? Y equals x plus the x plus 1, right? 1, right? Let's see. So it's asking you if the point 1 0 is on the line. So and apparently when you substitute 1 into it, it gives you 2, right? No, but not 1 0. So they are not on the same line. Okay, back to the question. And can you guys know how? Do you guys know? Is it a graph? Is it a segment, a race, or a point or line? I try to, like, do you guys can you try to solve this part? Like, if it's try to tell like from the graph if it's a segment or a ray or a point or a line.
All right.
So we can try, if you don't quite get it, we can try to graph it. So y is smaller than 3, right?
Yeah.
So it's saying the whole graph, like the line from here and below, the whole thing is just it's all part of the function. So back to here, then it should be
Right.
a raised, right? Because
Yeah.
it's only starting from, it has one endpoint, but it's going down like like forever, right? It has no, it has no, he only has one endpoint. And we can try to, so using segments and congruent. So I think this one you should definitely write it down, the postulate one. So it's saying that the point on the line can be matched to one with real number. The real number that corresponds to the point is the coordinate of the point. I think you guys get that point, right? That part. But the second part is
Yeah.
point distance between points A and B, written as AB, is the absolute value of the difference of the coordinates of A and B. That's the part you should remember. You should definitely write it down. It's like a equation, like a formula that you should remember. Because because in SSAT and also in school tests, they definitely gonna ask you how to find the distance between two lines, and then that's how you should do it when it's on the same line. So the distance for AB should be x2, the value of x2 of x2 minus x1 and the absolute value of it. Can you guys understand that part?
Yeah.
Okay, we can um try to see the example one. So as you can see, the coordinate of line T is on it's on 5.4, right? And point S it's on 2. So you can just say that the x2 equals 5.4 and x1 equals 2. So by the formula over here, the postulate 1, AB equals x1 minus x2 x2 and minus x1, then you should just write 5.4 minus 2 and its absolute value. So it equals 3.4, right? So the distance between S and T should be 3.4. And let's see. um, Measure using it's nearly. Have you guys? I don't think there's addition. Oh, there's additional postulate. So do you guys know addition postulate is just simply adding two things up. So like for the distance between two lines to T L point L to point S, you just plus both like, both distance together. So that's like simply the addition postulate. It's just adding things up. So it's not like nothing really hard. Ruler postulate. Where's the? We can try some of the exercise with you. Can you guys try number 6? Try to solve number 6. Try to see like what's the distance of the whole line of line MP.
23.
Okay. So just using the addition of postulate, right? Just simply adding things up. 5 plus 18 is equals 23. How about number 7?
44.
Yep. And 8,
40. No, 55. 60.
65. Did you just say 65 or?
Yes, it's 65.
Yep, it is 65. So you just if you solve it, you just can see it's 35, 39 plus 60, 65. How about x and x? Find xy. It's asking you to find xy. So if you know the distance for line xz is 30, and you know line yz is 7, then what's the length for xy?
23.
23, yeah.
Yep. How about 10? Find BC.
50.
Yeah, 15.
It's 15. So I think you guys get that. It just simply plus both together and or minus one part of the length. So use the line to find the indicate distance. We can try this one. This one is also part of algebra. So now question 16. Can you find the length between J and K using the postulates we just learned? Like the distance between two lines is x2 minus x1 and the absolute value of it. Try to see if you can solve 16.
23. JK.
JK, yeah, it's JK. So what's the length?
3.
Yup, it's 3. So you just minus 3, -3 minus -6 is, so it should be positive 3, and then the absolute value is 3. It's only 3. How about JL? From here to here, J to L.
5.
What's that?
5.
5? Try to
Yeah.
do it again. The postulate is
Oh,
x2 minus x1. Remember when so x2 is 1, right? It's positive 1,
yeah.
1, right? And
Mm.
x1 is -6. So
Oh, yeah.
when x2 minus x1 and the x1 is negative, then it should be positive, right? It turns positive.
Yeah.
There are two negative signs, right? So it should be 1 plus 6, right?
Oh, 7. 7.
Yeah. So the distance between J to L is 7. Okay, that's fine. And we can try this part. 21 XW. How's can you guys um try to do it? It might be a little bit hard, but try to solve it. Try to write it down like as you like solving the problem so it helps you. So it gives you that VWXYZ are coplanar, so they're on collinear, so they're on the same line. And then you can see that line BZ, the entire line, is distance is 52, and XZ, line XZ from here to here is 20. And you also know that line WX is equal to line XY and YZ, right? So XY, WX, WY, and WZ, they're all congruent. They all have the same length. So can you check? Do you know how to? And do you know what's the distance between W and X?
Mm, wait, W 10.
Yep, it's 10. So you just know that by saying it gives you XZ is 20, right? And they're all congruent. So you just know that one like line XY or and YZ and also WX they equal to 10, right? Because it's half of the length of XZ. How about VW? Try 22. VW.
20.
What's did you 20?
Yeah.
Try to solve it again. It's not. You're quite close, but it's not 20. You're quite close. Try to try to see.
22.
Yup, it's 22. So you know the whole line is 52, right? And then you know this part xz is 20. So you know from v to x is 32, right? But you also know wx is 10. So 32 minus 10 is 22, which gives you the distance for vw. And hmm, do you guys want to try this? It might be actually no. We can do it later. Um, but I just want to know how do you guys feel for so far? Like, do you guys feel like comfortable with,
Yeah,
or do you guys think that we need to slow down?
I feel comfortable.
Okay. Then okay, we can review the. Okay, we can also review this part. It's talking about the some algebra. Have you guys learned this one?
Yeah, we learned that already.
Square the root of 45 and plus 99. Can you guys, do you know how to solve it? Can you try to solve that?
What time was it?
Is it 12? Because it's the square root of 144.
Square root of what?
144.
Yup, it's square root of 144. Then it has like a perfect, it is a perfect square. So
So
do you know, like, what's the square root of 144?
12.
12? Yup. So if you want to know like 12 multiplied the square, like this, so 12 multiplied by 12 is 144. And how about 38? Try 38. Just to get you like so you get to review some part of algebra 1. Try to add them up together first, or so it will be easier for you to solve it. Do you guys need help, or like
Yeah.
where did you guys start? Like where did you guys not
I
what
got
part?
lost at square root of 14.
Square root of 14. You
Yeah.
can
Well, I
try
did.
try
I
try to plus 14 and 36 together first. What do you
Yeah,
get?
50.
That's
50.
square root of 50, right?
Yeah.
And try to take like what can you take out from 50? So like it should be like one. So there are like many ways. Like what are the or like factors of 50? It should be like 1 times 50, right? That's the first two, right? The first group, first set of the factor. 1 times 50. The second one is 2 times 25, right? The third one
Yeah.
is, and then and when you like if you write the whole list down, you see that there's the group, this is the set of like 2 times 25. You see that 25 is a square of 5, right? 5 square, right?
Yeah.
5 times 5 should be 25, right? And then you can you can simplify it into 5 times square root of 2, right? Do you get it? Or I can try to show you.
Yeah.
You can try to I'm just gonna help you to. I'm gonna try to get a whiteboard so I can do next time, so I can show you guys how to solve it. Let's see. Right now I'm just gonna use this to help you to solve it. So you simplify it into 2 times 5 squared, right? And
Yeah.
then you take 5 out. So it becomes square root times 5. Square root of 2 times 5. Okay, let's go back to that part. And how about let's also try. I'm not gonna go too far this today. It's gonna help you to review some part of algebra algebra 1, and also let's try to solve 40. There's also the equation for algebra 1.
-1.
Yep. So you see, if you minus 4m on both sides, then you and
Yeah.
plus m minus 7 on both sides, you'll get um equals -2, right? And then you just divide it by 2, so m equals -1. How about try 41?
3.
So you just uh I yep, it is 3. So you just plus 4h on both sides, and then plus 8 on both sides. So 7h equals 21, and then h equals 7. And let's try. Okay, let's try this part. Let's just finish this part for today. This is the last question, last three questions for today, and then we are done. Try to determine if it's true or false, whether the statement is true or false. So 43 points, saying points A, C, E, and G are coplanar. Do you think that's true?
Mm. That's
Is
true.
that
Yeah,
Yep,
it is.
it is true. And how about 44 line CF, which is right here, and AG, line AG intersect at point E. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm. And ray AE and ray EG are opposite rays. Is that true or false?
That's true.
Um, Try to think about it. Think about it.
It's false, right?
Yep, it should be false.
Yeah.
Look, because when we talked about rays, it's saying that which the first letter of the ray should be the endpoint of the rays, right? And the second
Yeah.
letter should be the one that tells you the direction, right?
Yeah.
So ray AE,
Oh,
it should be
yeah.
start from here, going that way, right? Going
Yeah.
going on the right side. And ray EG, it should start from here, and G should go in the right side. So they both go towards the right side. So they are not opposite rays, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's pretty much for today. So that's like we just covered like two like little units for chapter one. So next time we're gonna talk about midpoint and distant formulas. So um do you guys need like the link for the textbook so we all have the same textbook, and later when I give you like some homework to do, you guys can try to like use the textbook and solve it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll copy it down to the stop share. I'll put it in the group chat. See, can you guys open it? Try to open it first. That just to like tell me if you can open it or not.
Yeah,
And
I can
also,
open it.
okay. So, and also, can you guys try to download a WeChat on your phone? Do you know, like, do you guys have WeChat? It's like a texting app. Like, try to search it up. Uh, it's more like Instagram and also like Snapchat, but it's like an app that I mostly use. So like if you can set it up, that would be great. So we can like have a group chat, and then
Yeah,
you
this right here.
yep, that's the one. Yep. And then you need to create an account so I can assign you some homework later today and throughout the week. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can just text me like anytime. And like if you have like any problem, just tell me, like ask me, like if you need any help, like I'll help you.
All right.
So
Thank you, Lucas. Lucas, can you create a group chat so that you can send it? Yeah.
yeah, yeah, sure. But but
They
I
have to
think they
create theirs,
should,
right?
yeah, they have to create account and later they can.
Oh, okay. So Tyler, the app that Miles showed you, that's the one.
Okay.
So we'll all stay in touch. Download it. Let me. I can send it. Does WeChat need a number too, Lucas, or is just connect?
I think you might need a phone number, but it
You look
shouldn't
your
be.
ID, right? You can look up by your ID.
Yeah. You have an ID for your WeChat.
Okay.
Yeah, they can add you through ID.
Actually, I think I know what I can do. Um, okay, let's do this. Let's see this. Let's see this. I'm going to add you guys here. Miles, what is your phone number?
My phone number is 516
Uh-huh.
526
Uh-huh.
7506.
Okay. Um, let's go to Tyler. Okay.
Just I think you guys need to create like set up an account first, and then you have like a you can try to add people, and then I'll give you
Okay. Tyler, what's
my
your number?
917
917
444
444
0884.
0884.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's see how I can do this. Um,
oh I need to everyone. Here's the link for the book PDF right here. Try to see if you can open it.
the chat, right? Okay.
Yep,
You
it's in
guys
the chat.
copy that, Miles and Tyler,
But I'll try to send. I'll send the link again, and we have
and
to
your
set
email too, right? Yeah.
I can open it.
Okay, let me see how I could create this here.
I'm able to open
You downloaded the WeChat?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me type my my WeChat ID. You can look mine up. Okay, hold on. All right, let me give you guys mine. So if you search that, you should see me in your WeChat.
It's making me scan a code though.
Hmm?
Uh,
Yeah, I have to scan some type of code.
If we were like together next to each other, you'll be able to scan my code and pick it up right away.
yeah, I can leave my mom.
Okay, let's see. Um, mobile.
Yeah, it's not working.
I'll work.
No.
um
So you both downloaded the app, right?
Yeah. It's stuck on this page.
Let's see.
What's that? I can ask them to scan
And
following QR to. Oh, that's following QR code for to add. What's what's that? Like what they say? Like what's S?
It
What's that?
says it says contact a WeChat user who meets the following conditions.
I might be able to add my WeChat code in here. Hold on a minute. Let's see. I think I have it here. Let's see something here.
Oh.
Okay, I think I got it here. Copy. When you guys do a search in there for my name, does it find it? Tyler, what about you?
It doesn't allow me to go into the app.
Yeah, can you even go in?
Let me see what yours says, Tyler.
Mine chose the same QR code.
Oh,
Oh, do we need to scan their QR code so they can use it?
maybe we need to do scan code. Okay.